In this video, we will talk about what the floor and ceiling functions are. Okay, so for both of these definitions, let x be a real number. We define, this is called the floor of x, to be the greatest integer that is less than or equal to x. So what that means is when you see something like this, the floor of 7.21, we are going to round down. So this would be equal to 7 when I round it down. The floor of negative 7.21 would be negative 8. The floor of 6, well, that's already an integer. I don't need to round it down at all. It just stays 6. We also have the ceiling function. So that's written in a very similar way, but these brackets kind of go up top. That indicates it's a ceiling. That is the smallest integer that is greater than or equal to x. So that means we are going to round up. So the ceiling of 5.4 is 6. The ceiling of negative 5.4 would be negative 5. 17 is already an integer. I don't need to round it up. It's just already there. It's 17. All right, so let's do an example. 237 people attend the alumni banquet. If tables can hold 8 people, how many tables are needed to hold everybody here? We don't need to give a rigorous proof of this. In chapter 6, we'll actually learn how to do that more rigorously. We just want to solve this, and we don't need any sort of technical details for this. So first, I want to give you a minute to try this. Pause the video in 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause it and try this. Okay, so hopefully you did that. Let's bring it back and talk about it together. So, okay, I sort of need to divide these 237 people across these tables that hold 8 people each. So 237 divided by 8, if we work that out, it turns out that is 29.625 if we do the division. So if I just use 29 tables, we'd have a bit of a remainder. So in other words, what we need to do is we need to take the ceiling of 29.625, and that is, that would be 30, and that's how many tables. Then I can fit everybody, including that remainder that didn't fit if I just used 29. So I can generalize this. If I had n people and tables of size k, what I would need to do is take the number of people, divide it by k, and then take the ceiling of whatever that is, because that would accommodate any remainder.